Yes, guys, welcome to the Titanium podcast. Today we choose success. And this is the podcast which has you consider what your life will look like when you maximize your potential, whilst asking you the question, what percentage of your abilities are you currently operating at? My name is Julian Titanium, and as your host, my objective is to help you move the needle even just 1% closer to your max capabilities each week. In today's episode, I want to talk about 3 things to stop doing and 3 things to start doing to build more confidence. So let's start with the things that you want to stop doing. Number 1, I want to get straight into this today. Number 1 is to stop comparing yourself to others. The thing is, we are each unique. We each have our own story. We are each not only on our own paths, but at different stages on those paths. And so comparing your situation to another's is literally thus not comparable. It's only going to serve to cause you so much stress to try and find those parallels, to try and figure out where someone may be beating you or where you may be beating them. Even if you determine that answer to that question, how does it bring you any closer to your goals whatsoever? How does it help you in any way at all? It's a complete waste of energy, and it serves only at best to distract you from what's important. And that is you becoming better against your previous self. That's the only comparison that is actually worth making, if any at all. Okay, the second thing is you need to stop talking down your success. That's number 2. Your actions determine your reality. Yes, be humble, but also be proud of what you have achieved. So celebrate your wins, even if only in a very small way. But don't disregard your involvement in attaining your own success. You would have been absolutely instrumental in that process. And it's important to recognize that because you can build on that. If you recognize your successes, it's only going to feed back to you positively. It's only going to reinforce the actions that were necessary to achieve success. You want to reinforce it positively. You want to reward yourself. You want to feel good. You want to start associating success with your actions and start perpetuating this idea that your actions are responsible for your success and thus they are replicable by your actions. Number 3, the third thing to stop doing is to stop worrying about what others think of you. The thoughts of others are literally none of your business. It's not just a figure of speech. It is none of your business. It's not your business to mind. So you need to mind your own business and not concern yourself with what other people think about you. The other thing is the thoughts of those people, they're not accurate. Nor are your thoughts of their thoughts. They're not accurate either. Further, your reality is the result of your internal dialogue. Let's not forget that. Your whole experience of the world is your internal dialogue, that little conversation that you're having with yourself the entire time. The internal dialogue of others, however, has no relevance towards your own and impacts you only if you allow it to. So there we have it. There's 3 things to stop doing to improve your self-confidence. Number 1 is stop comparing yourself to others. Number 2 is stop talking down your own success. And number 3 is stop worrying about what others think of you. Next, I want to move on to 3 things that you can start doing to massively improve your self-confidence. Number 1 on this list, I want you to list your top 5 best personal qualities. Now, these could be things like your work ethic, being a kind person, being a generous person, being a thoughtful person, being a hard worker, as I said, with work ethic. It could be a whole host of things, but physically get out a pen and paper and write these things down. When you see these things written down, you'll realize that you are a high-value individual, and that will inspire confidence in yourself very quickly. Number 2, I want you to list the things in your life that you are grateful for. The thing is with gratitude is, 1, it's going to give you an immediate realization of all the things that you have contributed to creating this wonderful life that you live. It's going to make you realize that the life that you're currently living is actually an enviable one. It's actually one which many people would want to have, and it's far in advance of what you would have considered possible many years ago. It's not until you actually stop and think about all the things that you have, all the things that you've achieved, that you're going to realize, actually, I'm a high-value individual, and that in itself will again ignite more self-confidence within you. The third thing I want you to do, and this is more of a physical thing, is I want you to stand tall and hold a strong yet relaxed posture. We call this power pose, all right? And this is where the shoulders are back, the chest is up nice and high, and the jaw, the lower jaw, is level with the floor. You're going to breathe in, and you're going to breathe out, and you're going to hold your stance. You're going to make yourself feel immovable against the ground that you're stood on. You're going to be strong, and you're going to feel confident. So stand tall, hold a strong and relaxed posture, and you'll probably find yourself just gently smiling. This is a hugely powerful tool in those moments where you're lacking self-confidence, where you're lacking self-belief, or you need a boost. Stand tall and hold a strong yet relaxed posture. So those 3 things again. Number 1 is list your top 5 personal best qualities. Number 2 is list the things in your life that you are grateful for, because chances are you've had an instrumental part to play in creating these things. And number 3, stand tall and hold a strong yet relaxed posture. So listen, guys, that's all I have for you today. Okay, if you loved this episode, please share it on your IG stories and tag me in it at Julian_Titanium. I'm going to finish this episode the way that I always do. Today we choose success. Make it your mission to move 1% closer to your maximum potential, and I wish you an amazing day.